Hello and welcome you all. Students, today in this video, we'll do some more questions based on continuity. So, our first question for today is, if fx is equals to sine a plus 1 into x plus 2 sine x upon x if x is less than 0, 2 if x is equal to 0, and square root of 1 plus bx minus 1 upon x if x is greater than 0 is continuous at x is equals to 0, then find the value of a and b. So, according to our question, since our function is already continuous, students, at x is equals to 0. So, therefore, if it is continuous, then left hand limit is equals to right hand limit is equals to the value of our function at x is equals to 0. So, we can write it as limit x tends to 0 minus fx is equals to limit x tends to 0 plus fx, and this is equals to f of 0. So, student, first we will take left hand limit at x is equals to 0. So, here we can write it as limit x tends to 0 minus fx, which is equals to limit x tends to 0 minus. So, according to our question, if x is less than 0, then our function fx will be equals to sine a plus 1 into x plus 2 sine x upon x. So, from here, student, in place of x, we can write 0 minus h. So, as x tends to 0, h is also approaches towards 0. So, student, from here we get limit h tends to 0 sine a plus 1, and in place of x, we will write minus h. So, here we get minus sine a plus 1 into h plus 2 sine, and in bracket minus of h upon minus h. So, student, from here we get limit h tends to 0 minus sine a plus 1 into h. We know that sine of minus x is minus sine x. So, from here we can write 2 sine minus h as minus 2 sine h upon minus h. So, from numerator and denominator, we will take negative as common and cancel out. Therefore, from here we can write this as limit h tends to 0 sine a plus 1 into h upon h plus limit h tends to 0 2 sine h upon h. So, from here, student, we will write limit h tends to 0 sine a plus 1 into h and upon a plus 1 into h. So, since in denominator we have only h, so to compensate it, we will multiply by a plus 1. And now plus 2 limit h tends to 0 sine h upon h. So, from here, student, we get a plus 1 and plus 2, which is equals to a plus 3. And now we will take right hand limit at x is equals to 0. So, from here we can write it as limit x tends to 0 plus fx. And now, according to our function, if x is greater than 0, then our function fx will be equals to square root of 1 plus bx minus 1 upon x. So, here also, in place of x, we will put 0 plus h. So, here, as x tends to 0, h is approaches towards 0. Therefore, from here, we get limit h tends to 0 square root of 1 plus b, and in place of x, we will write 0 plus h, which is h. So, square root of 1 plus bh minus 1 upon h. And now, student, so here you can clearly see that we will not substitute h tends to 0 directly, as it will become undefined. So, here the hint in this type of question is that whenever we have a square root in numerator or in denominator, we will rationalize it. So, here we will rationalize the numerator. Therefore, we will multiply by square root of 1 plus bh plus 1 upon square root of 1 plus bh plus 1 on numerator as well as in denominator. So, from here we get limit h tends to 0, and in numerator square root of 1 plus bh minus 1 into square root of 1 plus bh plus 1 as square root of 1 plus bh whole square minus 1 square. And in denominator, we can write h into square root of 1 plus bh plus 1. So, from here, student, on solving it, we get limit h tends to 0, 1 plus bh minus 1 upon h into square root of 1 plus bh plus 1. So, from here, in numerator, 1 and minus 1 will get cancelled out, and h from numerator and denominator will also get cancelled out. So, from here, on substituting limit h tends to 0, we get b upon 2. And now we will check at x is equals to 0. So, you can clearly see that at x is equals to 0, our function fx will always be equals to 2. Since our function is continuous, therefore, student, in left hand limit, we have a plus 3, which is equals to right hand limit, that is b upon 2, and this is equals to f of 0, which is 2. So from here, on comparing a plus 3 equals to 2, we get a is equals to minus 1 and b upon 2 is equals to 2. So we get b is equals to 4. And now practice this below question mentioned on your screen and submit me the solution. So this is the end of this video. Students, thank you so much and have a great day ahead.